Okay, guys. New stream. We are back. There was a little bit of hold up because all the B-side matches were running, waiting on opponents and whatnot. So Stan just finished playing his A-side match against Larry Walper. And just to give you the Coles notes on that one, Larry was up 6-3 on Stan and raced to 7. Stan comes back, makes it hill-hill. Larry plays a great safety, hooks Stan on the 8-ball. Stan makes a jump, connects to the 8-ball, and makes it in the wrong pocket, leaves Larry straight in 9-10. So, Larry Welper puts Stan Taranjo on the B side. Great win for Larry. Played really well. You got to play really well to get Stan down 6-3 in a race to 7. You thought we went to sleep. I wish. There's not really anywhere to sleep in here. So now we are on to Coon and Stan. Coon was waiting on the winner of Stan and Larry, or sorry, the loser of Stan and Larry. So this is a B-side match, racing to 6. Stan on the 3-ball here. What a nice touch that was. Yeah, really great win for Larry. Larry's been playing really strong today. One more element of pressure for these guys. Going from the 9-foots, 9-ball, to the 7-foots, playing 8-ball yesterday, back to the 9-foots today. Players had to change gears multiple times over the weekend. And it's a little bit chilly in the room today. Gotta tell you, in true Calgary fashion, we were about plus 30 on Saturday, down to 9 or 10 yesterday. Same today. And the air conditioning is still on low, so it's a little chilly in here. Not so many bodies in the room either. They do still have the 2 couches near the fish tanks, Mike. But I'm a little weary on using those couches. Pool house couches don't really sit too well with me. Robert's asking if the total points from all 3 events. No. So how it worked was like this. We capped the event at 32 players. On Saturday, we played 9-ball on the 9-foots. Sunday, we played 8-ball on the 7-foots. And there was no prize money for those events. Your finishes in those brackets gave you points. Your accumulated points between Saturday and Sunday decided your seed on the final day, which is today. We only took the top 16 in total points to the final day today, made money. I can post the brackets, Tom. Can you post the brackets for me? Let's get Michelle to put that in the chat here for you. I don't have a poster of the payouts that I can flash up, but I will tell you what they are. So finishing 13 to 16 was $30. 9 through 12 was $60. 7-8 is getting $100. 5-6 is getting $150. Fourth, $300. Third, $450. Second, $750. And $1,100 for first. There you go. The bracket is just posted there. Nice stroke by Coon. Draw back on that 6 ball. Can be a little bit tricky just to get on this 9. I believe Coon would like to be exactly kind of where he is or on that line for the 9 ball. Oh, my goodness. Where is my head? On the 8 ball. We're playing 10 ball today. Sorry, trying to get the chats up and brackets posted. A little out of sorts here. I'll get my stuff together. Martin, I will not forget about you as soon as we get some feedback on how the points work and stuff like that. I will send it down to you. Johnny, Steven got his money. Couldn't get a ride or changed his mind. I'm not really sure. You're from Toronto, as usual. We appreciate it. Okay, guys, sorry. Looks like the connection just came back on. Nothing I can do about it. It seems to be the internet connection coming into the building. But I've got a green light, so it should be back. Sorry, stay with us, guys. Nice big break from Stan. Just wondering who got Stan. It was Larry Walper, our very own Larry Walper got Stan. That was a grinder on both accounts. It was fairly even. Larry was up 4-3. Next thing you know, Larry was up 6-3 in a race to 7. In true Stan fashion, he came back, grinded it back. It was Hill 6-6. Larry plays a great safety on Stan. It was cue ball on the back rail, 10 ball on the spot, 8 ball on the other side. So he hooks Stan on the 8 ball. Stan makes a great jump shot, calls the cut in the corner. However, it banks and goes into the wrong pocket. Left Larry straight in for an easy 9-10. And that was the end of that match. It was a clincher. So, long story short, Stan is now on the B side. Grinding his way back, which he is not unfamiliar with. Whenever Stan gets knocked down, he has the ability to stay in it. Stan's mental game is so strong. So I can't really think of an Achilles heel for Stan. He's just so strong in every aspect of the game. Such a great ambassador of the sport. A gentleman and a scholar at the same time. Such a nice guy. Matching up against our very own Coon local here, who has had a fantastic weekend himself. Played some incredible shots. Denise Belanger, what's up, peeps? What's up, you peep? How you been doing? Hope everyone is keeping well and safe during this COVID season, just slowly coming out of it. We're just starting to be able to have pool tournaments again. Oh, Stan just missed this cut on the 6 ball. Put some heat on it. Those are tough. For the average player, putting heat on a ball going into the side pocket, it's never a gimme. Side pockets can be tricky sometimes, even for the best of them. Long cut on this 6 for Coon. Nails it. What's he going to get on the 9 ball? Ooh. Yeah, guys. So the 32 players that we capped it at, we just put in challenge. It was a random draw for the 9 ball, random draw for the 8 ball. The points that the players accumulated in those 2 days determine their seed for the final 16 today. I will tell him, Denise. I'm gonna tell Stan to stop bumping the camera there too. He's got us all of his equipment leaning up on that table. Sorry for the earthquakes, guys. Just Stan putting his stuff down. Another swing at this table for Stan. Pretty standard 9-10. This is kind of the tail end of our triple event weekend, guys. We shared the online bracket to the chat. We're down to the 5-6 spot. Denise loves her thumper break cue. It is a crafty little piece of equipment. I love mine too. I was lucky enough to get my hands on one of those T4s, and I do love it. Thank you, buddy. I like it. I've actually used the BK Rush, which is fantastic, but I think value for dollar, the thumper is equally as good, if not better. Spend twice the amount of money for a breaker and a jumper. The A-side final has yet to be played. So this match here, Stan and Coon. The other corresponding match for 5-6 spot is John Pompey and Jonathan Dela Cruz. The A-side final, which is waiting for the next round, we'll probably put them on the stream next, is Kevin Osborne and Larry Welper fighting for the hot seat. What Gordon said hasn't happened yet. Next feature match, A-side final. Justin, the score with Stan and Larry was a butt-clenching hill match. It was not on our feature table. I should have maybe just streamed it from my phone. It was a good one. So like I said, it was the summary on that. Larry was up 4-3. And then a few minutes later, we check in, and it's 6-3 Larry in a race to 7. In true Stan fashion, he grinds it back, makes it 6-6. Played some amazing shots. It was crazy. Great safeties. Larry gets out of shape, plays a safety on the 8-ball, cue ball on the back rail, 10-ball on the spot, 8-ball on the other side. Stan's hooked full ball, takes out his jumper, calls the cut on the 8, hits it great, and it banks and goes into the wrong pocket. He ends up leaving Larry straight in for a 9-10. And that's how Larry won. It was a great match. And a great match for Larry Welper, right in the Fargo. Right in the Fargo. Thanks, Kevin Coleman, for watching. We love having you guys. Please share the stream. Guy, it's always great to have you guys. We'd love for you to come by for the next one. I think this event was pretty well received. What I liked about this event was you got to play all 3 games. 9-ball on the 9-foots, 8-ball on the 7-foots, back to the 9-foots for 10-ball. But we got a great blend of players, like players that play great on 9-foots, players that don't feel so great on the 9-foots, so they get kind of a chance on the 7-foots, playing, a game that they're more comfortable with. A couple elements of pressure for the players, having to change gears from 9-foot to 7-foot back to 9-foot. So it was a great blend of players. I think the format was great. It was great value for the dollar. It was $125 to enter this tournament. $25 went to green fees. So $100 of your money goes into the prize pool. And for that $100, you're getting guaranteed 2 days of play, 2 events, possibly 3. And, if you don't do so great in the 9-ball event, you can always make it back in the 8-ball event or vice versa. So it was kind of like, every day was a redraw, which was exciting to the players. A little element of pressure to get into the final 16 because everybody that made it to the Monday got cash. Granted, it was not a great amount of cash, but, you pay $100 into a prize pool. If you get $30 or $60 back, then you just paid $40 for an entire weekend of pool, hanging out with great people, and having a great experience. Nonetheless, on top of that, the room was full all weekend, and I know that the Leather Pocket and the owner here, Len Stibney, really appreciated it. It's been a tough year for a lot of our small businesses, locals. So that was the whole purpose of putting this weekend together, just making sure that we could keep the maximum amount of people in the room all weekend, have a good time, give the players something to get in stroke for. And I think overall it worked. So I don't think it's going to be the last time we have this event. Reasonable amount of money. We're still paying out $1,100 for first place. Guy Nicklin commentates like a champ once you get knocked out. I doubt that would happen so quickly. We're really blessed here in Western Canada between Alberta and BC. A lot of these players will travel for tournaments. Looks like Stan just hung that 4-ball right in the side pocket. So lots of great players, and every time we have one of these tournaments, the fields are always so diverse. There's no clear front runner. You know, even though we have, greats in the room like Stan is no runaway. We've got some great players here. And with that, I want to give out a special thanks to those players that traveled from out of town to be with us this weekend. We had Darla Paul, Josh Morin, Vern Sylvester all came down from Edmonton this weekend. Joe Borlow from Cold Lake drove 7 or 8 hours to be here. Stan, Nick, and Tim Lazard came from Vancouver and Penticton. That's a fair trek. 8-10 hours with stops. More for Stan because he came from Vancouver first. Steve Kyriakakis came from Lethbridge. That was a hour-and-a-half drive. So really great to see all these players coming out to support their sport. It's great for the leather pocket. We're pretty blessed here in Calgary to have a couple of great spots to play in. And like I said, it's been a tough year for these guys, so make sure you guys get out there and support if you can. Thanks, Denise. You know a guy, I say all the right things. Stan's going to play a crafty little safety here. He's a specialist at these shots. A little tick on this 6. Going to leave Coon tough. Not really sure if Coon can see the edge of this 6. It looks like he's aiming at the edge of this 6 ball. He could see the edge, and he's going to play one right back. Stan can see this full 6 ball, but this is no easy task here. Very crafty safety by Stan. Like I said, he is amazing to watch. The amount of knowledge that this man has is incredible. He plays the most finesse in these shots. Has a great imagination, An excellent guy to learn from. If you're lucky enough to know Stan, you'll know what I mean. Thanks, Denise. Hope to see you soon. Sooner than later. Hope all these borders open and tournaments get back. It's kind of going to be a funny year. We'll see how it plays out. Coon leaves Stan with not a whole lot of options here. Stan called the top side pocket there as you're looking at it. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a two-way. Had that 9 not have, had he had not have rubbed that 9, Coon would be in a much difficult spot. So again, Coon can just see the edge, and he was able to clip it in. A little bit deep on this 7 ball and shooting off the rail, which is always a little bit more difficult, but not impossible, just a little bit more difficult. Possibly a little back and forth for the 8 ball here. It was a good recovery. Coon sitting with nice shape on this 8 and the correct angle to get back to the other end of the table for the 9 ball. Just wants to make sure he leaves a little bit of 9 to come back for the 10, which he gets. I believe he's just going to, he can do one of two things. He can play forward, get a little closer to the 10, put a little draw on it, just skate down for the 10. And that's what he does, just puts a little stun on it. Yes, guys, share that click button. Click that share button even. My verbiage is dyslexic today. I've been talking for 2 days, so it's getting a little dry. Coon's on the board, 2-1. Stan in the lead. This is a B-side match. We're only racing a 6. Albert, where's Jonathan Dela Cruz? He is here somewhere. You know what you should do, Albert? You should look at the live draw that we've been posting all weekend. You should do that. Or text your buddy Jonathan. He's here. Albert, he's here. He's in a match. He's actually playing John Paypompey right now. He's in the 5-6 spot. Jonathan and John Paypompey, Stan Taranjo, and Coon Dow. Those are the B-side matches. 2-2, Michelle says. There you go, Albert, making all your dreams come true. Nick's asking who put Stan to the B-side. That was a clincher of a match. Hill lost to Larry Walper. Our very own TD, Larry Walper, who has also done a fantastic job this weekend. Him and Michelle did a whole bunch of organizing, so big thanks to them. Dealing with all the entries and communicating with the players and the venue. Stan almost makes the 10 ball. Oh, this is juicy. This is very, very juicy. That is the 10 ball hanging in the pocket. behind the 3. So as a player, you just want to get to the 3 ball. 1, 2, get on the 3 ball. It's an automatic win. 10 ball on the ledge. Unfortunately, Stan is glued to the back of the 1 ball. Doesn't have really a good opener here. Wow. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that? Did you guys just see that? Sorry, I'm having to rearrange my seating here because Grant's about to get in here. But did you just see that? Did you just see what happened?
Well, I was over analyzing and watching this match with Dwayne Bjornstad, and this is a great match. Some really, really nice shots being played, nice safeties, nice back and forth match. It's a treat, let me tell you. But does he have the outside of the 3 ball? Smart.
The 1 ball is here.
Oh.
So he was... Okay, in defense, that was a great shot by Coon. Because that 10 ball was hanging in the pocket. It gets spotted.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys, they're just asking for a ref to place the 10 ball. That 9 is covering the spot. So really nice, smart play by Coon there because he just sunk the 10 ball, knowing that when you sink the 10 ball out of turn, it just gets spotted. So he's taking that 3-10 combo out of play. But what a shot that was. Stan locks up the 1 ball behind the 8, I believe that is. It is the 8. And then locks up the cue ball behind the 7. Coon didn't have a whole lot of options there. They're just asking Grant to fix the placement of that 10 ball. They don't think it's center. Crafty little shot by Stan. And a smart playback by Coon.
All right, game on. Gordon, I did not get to play this one. Had to work. I put in 13 hours yesterday straight on my computer. That gave me enough time to come in and jump on the mic a little bit today. I've got to take off here pretty quick. Go get the boys. Go back and do another 2 or 3 hours worth of work tonight. So.
Gordon's asking if you played this tournament. He didn't.
That's what I was just explaining.
Too much work. Sorry, I was zoning out, checking messages and stuff. It was really nice of our friend Warren Linland to give us a shout out online, throw a challenge out there.
Massive.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Way, way, way appreciated, Warren.
A little steep cut here for Stan. He's uncomfortable. Saw him. He's thinking about swinging with the left. Not where he had planned to be, but this is what he's got to deal with. opting to use the reach instead.
The reach, huh?
Yeah, the reach, because he's
This will
reaching.
be a nice safe. Nice weighted shot. Yeah, this has been a really, really good match.
I think any match that you watch with Stan in particular, because he has so much knowledge and he executes so well, and he's got so much experience that his imagination is limitless.
But I'll give credit to Coon too, because you know he's not falling for all the tricks and stuff. He's pulling a few of his own,
Yeah.
right? And you know he's getting a little fortunate with some rubs and rolls, but that's the way the game goes. Look at this shot. Did he
Good
call the
hit.
10?
No. No, he didn't. But like,
Hey
yeah,
Keith, you're more than welcome. Same as everybody, right? I really enjoy doing what I do here with Q Sports Live, and if I have to put in 13 hours on a computer to make sure I can come and commentate for a bit, then so be
well,
it.
especially on the final day. Who doesn't want to be here for final day?
Right? That's why I didn't come yesterday, as I wanted to make sure I got everything done that I absolutely needed to, and I'm close. I'm within 3 quotes away, so I can afford a couple of hours today and come down. But I know that with the boys, one of us has to be there for that. So
Today it's you.
today it is me. I get to dad today. Look at that. What a cut.
Spears it in.
From distance, with spin, 3 rails, and sitting perfect on the 8.
He makes it look so easy.
Tom Stephen moved back. He is back in BC.
Moved back
doing
with his
well?
moved back with his family pre-COVID, so yeah, he's doing good. He's not ideally in a place with a lot of pool tournaments, but family-wise, it was a good move for him. How's Ben doing? I think Ben's out.
Yeah, Ben is
think
Ben's
he
on
lost-
the observer side.
Yeah, he lost the last round. He lost in the 7-8 spot, I believe it was.
Yes, correct.
Lost to Jonathan Dela Cruz.
Who right now is playing Jonathan Triple P. It's John versus John. I'm willing to bet John wins.
You know, there's some dark horses right now in the final
this
6.
This is what I really love about this. Because, you know, you probably could have mathematically gone through and picked the top 16 mathematically and known that Stan was going to be there and Ben was going to be there and Nick was going to be there and so on and so forth. But you're starting to see some of the dark horses come through. And I love seeing that.
Jonathan has been playing fantastic all weekend. He's been playing for the last since...
Did we update the score on that?
No, we didn't. He's been playing since stage 2 when the bars reopened at Chill every weekend. Been putting in some time here at the Leather Pocket as well. And you can tell, like, he's in stroke and he's been playing super great. His game has improved over the last year.
Yeah.
Coon is another dark horse because I didn't think, like, I kind of thought Coon was going to come in a little rusty. He hasn't played, you know, since pre-COVID kind of a thing.
Yeah, sometimes that works in your favor, though.
And he is just lights out.
And, you know, you got to love that. I love seeing how Stan plays, right? Purposely played into the 3 ball, was stretched over, knew the cue ball was coming off hot. He uses the 3 ball for the stop. Although the 3 ball didn't end up in ideal position. But knowing Stan, he'll find a way to get there, whether it's forward 2 in behind the 5. And he just went and changed his cue. I noticed over there he's got a jump cue, a break cue, and 2 playing cues. And I think one has a softer tip. So if he needs to add that extra bit of juice,
A little bit of an insider secret for y'all. Uh-oh. Did he get a window?
I don't think so. I think the 10 and the 6 are really, really in the way. Well, hello, Miss Belanger. How are things over in the T-Dot?
I don't think he got the window.
No, I don't think so either. It's a question of is there even a window between the 610?
Can he go rail first?
He's looking at the jump. That's
A little
tight.
swerve. I think he's doing a little masse because that's his full length cue.
Yeah, he's looking at whether he wants to go get the jump cue.
No, he's getting down on the ball here. He can see an edge or he's going rail first.
I think he's got to go rail first. Oh my God.
Nails
But
it.
then what do I know?
You don't know
I
nothing.
don't know nothing.
But now what?
I just sit back here.
Now what? Four ball.
Now you just kick it one rail off the side rail and come up and push through the 6 and have perfect shape on the 9 ball. Oh, he's got
Window.
a window.
No.
A window to heaven.
Oh, look at this. And a wall. I
Oh.
don't think he gave Coon the window.
Well, I think Coon's going to grab the short stick up and over.
Yeah.
I think Coon's got this shot.
Pretty standard jump.
Yeah.
And luckily for Coon, there's a little bit of an angle here, so helps with not scratching. Tricky on a jump shot to get shape for the 5, though. So
I think naturally you can draw, even if you bump
oh, he
the
does have a
7.
window. He's got a window. Windows for everybody. Windows for everybody. You get a window. You get a window. You
My
get a
God,
window.
I'm sitting beside Oprah. It's Oprah toy.
Yeah.
Do we have her money?
No,
No.
not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit close.
Not even a smidgen.
Kind of a funny angle here on the 6. May have to draw over between the 9-10. I don't know if you want to float and risk bumping the
I
9.
think he's going into the side.
Yeah, he's going into the side, for sure.
Yeah, just like that.
I don't know if I quite would have played that much angle. I think it just a nice
think-
draw over between the 9-10, hit the window between the 8-9.
I think he was planning on going a little bit heavier and taking the 7 into the same pocket. You know, just getting a little bit straighter on it.
Uh-oh.
A little bit of an overcut on the 7.
There is the devil of the diamond table.
So Stan's got a shot at this 7, and it's pretty textbook as far as I can see.
It's a little angly.
He's just got to make this shot.
Yeah, this is definitely game-winning shot. And he drills it to the heart, like Stan does. Gosh, I love watching him play. I might have to go get the kids, go eat, and then play me a little some pool at home. Uh-oh.
No, he's okay. He's okay.
I think 10 kind of came out there. I think he's well short. Almost knew that right from the release. Although he's looking at it pretty quick. He must have the outside edge.
I told you he's okay. Cutting it into the side.
Thanks for tuning in, Cavenesh. Oh yeah, nothing but net. And sitting pretty perfect on that 10 ball. So Stan taking a pretty commanding 4-1 lead over Kundao. And guys, of course, I got to give a shout out to Jam Up Apparel. If you have not been on the site yet, you got to go. www.jamupapparel.com. We just released the Junior Jam Up. Also have some new golf shirt designs out, some new pool gear, face masks if you need them. Lots of stuff on the site, lots of stuff coming up. Make sure you've gone onto the Jam Up Facebook page and like that as well. Sorry, guys. Steph was jumping off there, and I muted the wrong mic. Guy, I would have channeled my inner Grant and just run all these guys out. You're channeling the wrong guy. I shoot from this side of the camera, not that side. That means you actually have to execute. See, that's my problem, is I don't have a mapping problem. I have an execution problem. But hopefully, Guy, we'll see you down here again on the 20th. On the 20th here at the Leather Pocket, capped at $3,220 entry fee, $1,000 added, 10 ball on the 7-foot tables. Still room open if you are in the Calgary or surrounding area. There is still a few spots left. And of course, we will be broadcasting that one as well. Nice shot from Coon. And I gotta say, this table's sitting dressed and pressed, ready to be run out. There you go. That's a better idea, Guy. Because on this side of the camera, let me tell you, I am 1,000%. I've never missed from back here. Yeah, I would have to agree with you, Justin. It is moving time for Coon. If you're going to make a move, now's the time. Needs some angle, and he got it. 3 rails around for the 7-ball, bottom right-hand corner as you look at the table. Will need some angle, however. So I think he's got choice. He can go forward 2, or he can draw back out. Well, hello, Crispy. We appreciate you tuning in. And guys, if you are just tuning in, you know what to do and what I'm about to say. Smash that share button. Hey, now we're talking, Romeo. Nice little poke draw. Perfect shot. Got some angle, put the 8 into that top middle pocket. Off the rail, come back out. Definitely wants to have some angle on the 9-ball. Pretty much right where he's at right now would be perfect. Deal, Guy. That's a deal. I'll even virtually shake on that. So a nice angle, either 2 or 3 rails around. 10-ball, bottom right-hand corner. And Coon will start attempting to diminish the lead that Stan has built up. 3 rails around it is. That's a nice shot. Very well done. Been a great match. Been a great event. Started on Saturday. It was the triple threat. So Saturday started with 9-ball on the 9-foot tables. Then Saturday turned to 8-ball on the 7-foots. And today is the final day. Obviously 10-ball on the 9-foot tables. Top 16 that made it back to today all made money. Or made the money. I won't say they made money, but they made the money. Guy Nicklin, it's actually only a one-day event. September 20th. $120 entry fee. 10-ball on the diamond 7-foots, and there is $1,000 added. Capped at 32 players as well. So if you're wanting to get in, send in your entry fee right away. $1,000 added. $1,000 added tournament in Calgary ain't gonna last long. There is a lot of gear sold out on the face masks. All the shirts and so on and so forth, they are all still available. The shirts are custom made, so when you order, we send it off to production. It gets made right then and there. Stan and nephew waving to everybody on the camera, giving a shout out back to their hometown. One day, that's pretty weak drinking time. That's all right. Guy, I've seen you. I've seen you pound. One day, half a day is plenty of time for a guy like yourself. You can get a few drinks in you. But hopefully you guys come down. It was good seeing you guys last time in the prior event to this one. Hopefully we'll see you again. Come down, spend the weekend, win the tournament with your arm and my commentary. We'll chop it, and we're good. Joe, nope. Ben just lost out the last round. He lost to Jonathan Dela Cruz, who right now is playing Jonathan Triple P. Lots of back and forth on this table. 1 ball does go. He's got to come back down for the 2. 2 to the 3 is not bad. 3 to the 4 is not terrible. 4 to the 6. 6 goes to the side. Really, it's all workable. It's all there. Look out, 9-ball. He's good. For sure, Guy. Well, you should drag Andrew out too. Come on down, have some fun. A couple of wobbly pops and some laughs. Maybe win some money. Of course, you and I are going to chop that money. But I'm looking forward to it. It's one of the events that I paid immediately. Kundal looking really good here. The question is, does he bump the 8 ball here? Or does he play forward a little bit of right-hand spin? Oh, there's definitely one part of that equation that you have to do first, which is aim and execute the shot. And I think his aim was off just a touch there. Hey, you're more than welcome. Thanks for tuning in from South Texas. We appreciate it, Chad. And just looking to find, oh my goodness. He's human. You saw it here, guys. Stan Taranjo, he is human. He missed an open table. Very, very seldom and very rare out of a guy like Stan Taranjo. How is Ryan doing? I'm not too sure. He's been out camping a lot. Started up a new page. Can't remember what the name of the page is, but involving camping, and he's been out camping a ton throughout the summertime. You know what I want to do? I believe it was on the last stream. I gave away a discount code on for Jam Up Apparel. The only preface it to that would be it's got to go to somebody who is actually looking to buy something off the website. So I think I'm going to do I'm going to do a 15% discount code on Jam Up Apparel. For all of the viewers that are out there right now, only comment if you do intend on using that discount code. And I'm going to take, let's say, pick a number, Michelle, between 1 and 20. 13. So I'll take the 13th person to... I've got Benny Lou sitting next to me here. Give me a pool name. Any pool name. Just give me a word, pool related.
Pool related?
A pool related word.
Pool related. Play well.
Play well, there we go. 13th person. 13th person to comment play well. That's who will get that 15%. But make sure, guys, that it is somebody that is intending on using that. John is 1. Is Ryan no longer with Q Sports Live? No, he is. Just more or less took the summer off to kind of do his camping thing. Roman is 2. Kundal looking good to add to his lead. He's got that fancy extension he can put on there. 3 is Cavendish. I think everyone has their volume down too. That means nobody's listening. So you know what? This is what I'm going to do. John, Roman, Cavendish. Send me a message on the Q Sports Live page. I'll get that code set up, and all 3 of you can have it. Oh, and Brandon. There was only 4 of you that commented. There we go. All 4 of you can have it. Look at this cut. Look at the cut. Unfortunately, the 9 gets hung. Trevor, you as well. Gordon, you know what? For all of you that commented, play well. Send me a message to the Q Sports Live page. I'll give it to everybody. Like I said, just send me a message on the Q Sports Live page. I'll get that code set up at some point tonight, and I'll send that off to you. So Stan the Man adding to the lead, 5-2. That was an important game. That would have made it 4-3 as opposed to 5-2. Big, big, big swing game there. And Leonard, you as well. In fact, you know what? Anybody that wants to have that 15% discount code, just comment "play well," and when I see that, just send a message to the Q Sports Live page, and I'll get that set up for you. So far, we have John, Roman, Kavanesh, Brandon, Trevor, Gordon, and John, Leonard. All you guys, message the Q Sports Live page and I'll send it out. There you go, Keith. You can have it too, Keith. And make sure you've gone onto the Jam Up website too. Have a look at what's on there, and then go on to the Facebook page. We've got an absolute ton of new stuff coming out. New designs on pool gear. You can apply that 15% to anything you want, whether that's face masks, customized shirts, hoodies, hats, whatever it is you want. It'll apply to anything there. But we did just come out with golf shirts. We released Junior Jam Up. And we got a few other little tricks that we've got up our sleeve that we're going to be releasing here prior to Christmas time. Watching from Philadelphia. Thanks for tuning in, Arlene.
250 or 250. So I say
You've got 2 Jam Up shirts. Well, Jackie, if you want 15% discount on your next purchase, send me a message to the Q Sports Live page. I'll get you taken care of. How's the weight? It's a little bit close to the work. Does the 6 pass the 7? I'm looking live, and it does. The 6 will pass. Can he draw that to there, though?
next week is better.
Is he going to take more or less what the table gives him? He is indeed.
So next Monday is the 14th. So maybe like next Wednesday or something like that. Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. Whatever works for you guys.
Stan looking good for the win.
So we just need to get pork, we need to get wraps.
Little bit off angle on the 8 ball, but he should be okay. Usually you can just hit this with top, maybe a little bit of left-hand spin. That'll correct that into the pocket and sit himself nicely. Looking good. Kundal stands up, says, "That is good, sir." Stan Taranjo coming out victorious, 6-2 over Kundal. Very well played, very entertaining. Lots of sporty shots in that match. So we will shut down, restart, get the next matches locked, loaded, ready to rock and roll for you. Let me just see who's next. I'll let you know. Sorry? Oh, A final next. A side final. Kevin Osborne, Larry Walper about to do battle on the live stream. Don't go far, guys. On behalf of myself, Stephanie Toy, Ben Francis, and the rest of the Q Sports Live team, we appreciate you tuning in. Don't go far. We won't be long. We'll have your A-side final coming up next. We'll see you back here in a few. I may not be here. I'm going to head off, grab the kids. I'll be tuning in and watching from home. We'll see you guys when we get back. Be back in a jiff.